It's time to go!
Good day, everybody. Once again, this is eDgEIN. What doing? We are bringing you a 1v1 from the First Corps Commander Challenge, round 2 of the winner's bracket. Up here in the top right, we have, as the green Protoss, Maverick. He's the Goliath squad leader. He's going to be facing in a best of 3. Down here in the bottom left, Yutari, our 1st Battalion CO. This is, once again, game 1 of this round of 3. We've got an Overlord coming out. When I play, I typically tend to put an Overlord out behind these minerals here. You get to see what's going on, poke in a little bit, and check that out. A lot of Zerg players like to do that. We'll see what Yutari's preference is, though. Maverick putting down a pylon at his entrance. Going to try and wall off, very likely, and, you know, keep those Zerglings from getting in. Sending out a scout now. Gonna come check out when this spawning pool's going down. Gonna see what the Zerg is up to. A lot of times if you do see an early spawning pool, it's a good indication of a rush. Typically most players will put down the pool at around 14 food or so, but again, that's player dependent. You don't want to use that as reliable information, except if you see it going down way early. Here it actually is at around, what, 11 food? Maverick's going to scout that. The probe just going to hang around here. Building a gateway. It's about halfway done, coming up. We're going to see what else is going on in this base. A few drones coming out. A few probes coming out. All very normal. First gas going down from Maverick. Yutari down here. Still no gas. That's okay. Spawning pool 3/4 of the way done. Here comes a forge from Maverick. Some people tend to put down the cybernetics core before the forge, but we'll see how that goes. Maverick, as I've said, he's the Goliath squad leader, and anybody who has played against Goliath squad or checks the rosters, I don't know, you know, who does that, but anybody who knows me knows I'm the squad assistant. So I've played several games against Maverick. I know he likes to build those forges. It's not a bad idea. Gets upgrades on the go. Lets you build cannons for defense. The Queen coming out for Yutari down here. Another Overlord coming. A couple Zerglings. A cannon going down. He's going to defend this entrance with a cannon. This Zealot is going to take care of that drone. What do we have here? Another pylon, going to power all that stuff. Second gas coming down from Maverick. Yutari, meanwhile, has one gas ready. Second gas ready. Excuse me. This Overlord, oh, he looks like he's going to get picked off by this cannon. He's just pounding away at that Overlord. He's going to try and get away, but no, there it goes. That Overlord is gone. Free Overlord for Maverick. Spawning some larvae over here at the hatchery. A few guys on gas up here. Another Zealot coming out from Maverick. He's going to be quite comfortable in this early defense, I think. He's got a cybernetics core coming down. Seems like he's going to try to block off this area with Zealots. I don't know if he's going to put another building down there or not, but we'll see. This cannon, though, super effective against Zerglings. If you can keep them contained to this area, that cannon's going to do a lot of damage. So we see Cybernetics Core almost done. Roach Warren coming out. It's very likely that Yutari knows about that cannon because it did get shot down. The Overlord did get shot down there. So these roaches hopefully are going to help out with that. So we see more drones, more probes. Everything looks normal. Everybody mining gas. Second hatchery coming down for Yutari. He's expanding down here to his natural. Gonna send his Overlords to have a little Overlord party over here. These guys are just chilling up on this side. Doesn't want those to get picked off. Excuse me, sorry again. My throat's having trouble today, so you'll have to excuse me. Here comes a Stargate from Maverick, halfway done. Halfway done. Down here we see a hatchery turning into a lair. This is going to be critical for defense against some Stargate units because, as you know, unless Zerg starts getting queens, there's not all that much to defend against air until you get some lair tech out, unless you want to do some spore crawlers. But there's no evolution chamber coming out. Here's another pylon coming down, going to power this Stargate here. Probably going to, put down some more buildings in this area. Typical, very typical. Everything seems normal so far, except, we have a Phoenix coming out of this Stargate. A lot of Protoss players like to harass Zerg players with those Phoenixes, especially because Zerg lacks early anti-air that's really effective, aside from a few queens. But those queens, when they get lifted by the graviton beam, I believe it's called graviton beam. It's been a while since I've played Protoss, but when it gets lifted, it's quite useless. We've got Gylo Reconstruction coming out, and this is a Roach upgrade. It increases their movement speed. And as you can see right here, this is going to be good. These Roaches, when they get movement speed, especially when you're trying to get a good amount of map control, they can really, really be good for that. What's going on down here? We see a couple Phoenixes, another one being built, almost done. We see warp gate technology almost finished. Another gateway coming down from Maverick. He's going to keep mining, keep mining, keep mining. These 3 Phoenixes, though, they're getting ready to move out. Let's just follow these guys around, see what they're going to be up to. These guys look like they're going to swing around and start trying to pick off queens and overlords and drones especially. Drones are easily killed by these Phoenixes. And here they go, moving out toward the natural of Yutari. Here they go. Let's see how this works out for Maverick. They're going to stop here and pick off this Overlord. Overlord going down. He's almost dead. There he goes. And here is the natural. We're going to lift up a drone, pick that off. The Queen's trying to do something, but he gets picked off too. These 3 Phoenixes, a lot of times Protoss players are really effective with these Phoenixes. You really have to be on the ball. When you see them, when you scout that there are Phoenixes coming, you need to deal with that quick, because they are just going to tear apart these drones. We see a Hydralisk Den coming out for Yutari. That's coming out right up here. He's got a bunch of Roaches, a couple Zerglings, but these aren't really going to do anything at all against that set of Phoenixes who are moving into the main, probably going to try and pick off another Queen. No, there they go, hunting another Overlord down. We see a decent amount of creep spread. This is good for Yutari, but he definitely needs to get some of these Hydralisks out. We see 7 coming out, and these Phoenixes are just going to destroy everything until those Hydralisks come out. Spire going down too. That's probably, what, 40% done it looks like. This Queen getting picked off now. Oh, but the Hydralisk spawn and a couple Phoenixes are going to go down, it looks like. Yeah, there goes the second one. They're going to come and try and chase this guy off. There they go. Phoenix gone. These Overlords, they're just hightailing it out of there. They don't want to get found by those Phoenixes. Or by the remaining Phoenix. Another Stargate going down from Maverick. Let's take a look at his base, see what he's got going on. He's got a Void Ray. And another one on the way. He's going from Phoenixes to Void Rays. These Void Rays are going to do some damage too, especially supported by a lot of gateway units. I like to see that with a lot of Protoss players. They'll just mass the Void Rays, and that's great and everything. It's all well and good to mass the Void Rays, but they also work very well in a support role. We've got an Overseer out for Yutari. He's going to come over here. Hopefully we're going to get to see some corruption going on. I haven't seen that actually used by many Zerg players in a while. It seems to be one of those underused but super effective abilities. A couple more gas geysers being taken by Yutari. He seems comfortable sitting here and macroing up. He's going to see what's going on up here with this Overseer. And here comes the Overseer, checking it out, sees a couple Stargates but backs off. Meanwhile, we've got 3